I just won with 3 peeps. This game is called Polygon. It's a free-to-play game that was released on Steam 6th of March 2020. Definitely one of the best years we had globally, right? For those who hasn't seen or played this game before, the easiest way to describe this is that this is a Battlefield type of game. They even have a similar map added to this game. I mean, if you look at the screen right now, you probably could recognize which map this could be. So if you really enjoyed Battlefield 3 or 4, this game can definitely add some nostalgia or even make you want to go back to the old classics. Even though this is a poly game, the graphics are stunning, and the most impressive part is that how well this will run on your PC. And yes, I even include the potato computers that can't even run a potato. That doesn't make sense, but still. I always thought the art style of these games is beautiful, but most developers fails to capture the extent of what this art style could look like. But I must give these developers some credits because it looks absolutely amazing. Ever since I started to pick up this game once more after an update from the devs, I've started to wonder why nobody's talking about this game. I mean, it's free to play compared to another game that is upcoming. Which one, you wonder? Well, that game is called Battlebit Remastered. That game will be a paid version, probably a reasonable amount, I would say. Don't know exactly the amount of money just now, but if I know, I would probably add it to the screen or something. But the thing is, why most people are talking about that game is because it will support up to 255 players and have destructive environments, which this game doesn't really have. But there's one big difference between that game and this game, that is that this game is free to play. But listen, this game is definitely not perfect, and I have some thoughts that I believe can improve the game and make it even feel less repetitive. I'm not saying this game is bad whatsoever, but I do believe that it has some improvements that it needs to be made to make this a more attractive game for the audience. Right now, this game doesn't have many maps, and that's fine because it seems like they will keep adding more in the future. But something that I noticed that will affect the new ones that probably will kill the interest early on is the starting guns. You will start with only 1 or 2 weapons early on. Not sure if that changed, but being able to play with only 2 guns with no weapon customization at all kinda sucks. But the more you play, the more you unlock and are able to customize both weapons and unlock new ones. But I believe letting the new players have an extra few guns early on, maybe wary with assault SMGs and marksmen, would probably make most sense to try out the different loadies. And that would also make the game feel more fresh because you can try different loadouts and maybe find a playstyle that they prefer and maybe are able to spend their points to unlock new guns later on. So if they work on ways to get people into this game, like starting equipment / a great reward system that benefit the new players a little bit more, I believe that this game can get quite a good and medium-large community. But what do you guys think? Why do you think this game hasn't really reached a big audience? What do you think they need to improve to make this game a little bit bigger than they are today? I can see that the menu they have today needs to be worked on. It's not bad, but it can definitely improve. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to, or unsubscribe depending on the day. Anyways, take care.